customer service is the best customer service I have ever had the pleasure of using in my entire life. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a little something different. We're going to be talking about which is the best bank to use. Before we get into it, if you wouldn't mind sharing, commenting, and subscribing, that would be great. It helps us out, helps other people find the best bank. So, Axos Bank, that's the bank we're talking about. Let me tell you, I've been bank shopping and I haven't found a bank like this at all. So, what I have with them is their rewards checking account. This has been touted as the best of the best checking accounts, even by, I think, the Washington Post put out something about it like a couple of days ago. So their rewards checking has a 1.25% interest rate, which, you know, is very easy to get. So all you need for that is you need $50 to open the account. You need to receive monthly deposits totaling in $1,000. You need to use your card 15 times with a minimum $3 per transaction. Not that hard to do. You could go to McDonald's 15 times because everything there is expensive now for some reason. And then you'll get that 1.25%. It's not that big of a deal. So you can see here, they have these things. All of these things are just basic things that all their checking accounts have. So they all have unlimited domestic ATM fee reimbursements. That's not international. Most people aren't traveling these days anyway, and they are working on that. They have no overdraft fees or non-sufficient fund fees. That's why I left my last bank, because I would move all the money out of my checkings account unless I was using it, and then they would charge me for things that they said they wouldn't charge me for. Anyway, it's a whole thing. Santander, do not recommend using them. They have no minimum balance requirements, no maintenance fees. That's for all of their things. So they also have a high yields savings account, which is, let me tell you, this is the highest interest that you'll be receiving anytime soon. Everyone's like, oh, I saw this YouTube video with this guy who makes 4% interest on a bank. He does not make that now, because Federal Reserve's interest rates are at 0. You're lucky if you even get 0.3%. That's just how it is. So they interest compounded daily, which is great. Great, absolutely phenomenal if you want to use that bank. It's always going to be 0.61 no matter what, how much money you have in there. So they do offer this debit card, and let me tell you, this is one of the worst parts, because this debit card, quite frankly, so you see it like this. It is not a very good looking debit card. Yeah, here it is. You can see it right here. This is not a very good looking debit card right here. It doesn't matter to me who's going to look at my debit card. No one. I use my credit card usually. They are great. Another cool thing about Axos is Axos Invest. So they're, in a couple of days, they're going to roll this out together. So Axos Invest will become a part of the regular one. So you can open an IRA, Roth IRA, or a regular investing account, and then they'll automatically invest it with you. They have AI that does it, so you don't have to worry about it. That's great for people like me, because let me tell you something. I cannot invest for the life of me because I get too worried about it. You know, the funny thing is, the only one that I was not worried about, which is something I should have been worried about, because all the other ones went up increasingly after I sold them all, was GameStop, because I had bought it for like $5 a share. So I had and then they were like, oh, hold the line. And I was like, well, I'm not a part of that. So then I just sold all my shares. this. Yeah, it's great. I will say that they're the best bank I've ever had the pleasure of using. Plus, their interest rates are phenomenal, and their customer service is the best customer service I have ever had the pleasure of using in my entire life. Not just for a bank, like in general, their customer service is so good. But they have this online messaging thing, Evo. It's not good. It did not answer any of the questions that I had to ask. But that being said, they had the when you call them on the phone, it's like mwah, music to my ears, and that goes across everything. I don't think I've ever had a better customer service experience over the phone than they're better than literally any place you call. The only time I had better customer service is when I was about to have a mental breakdown in Disney World because they had sold me a lightsaber that had scratches on it, and I almost had a mental breakdown because it was my last day. But that's beside the point. People have their kicks and giggles, and that's just one thing I was serious about. So just if you want to use it, great. I'll put a link in the description to get $20 extra. Don't worry, I'll be donating all that money to charity. So I'm not going to be profiting off of that because I want, because this is just the best bank ever. I can't stress that enough. There is one downside though. There is one downside that the app and the website are slow. It doesn't hit you when you're signing up for it. I would sign up online also. I wouldn't sign up on the app. I'd sign up on a computer. But just logging in is the slowest process you will ever have in your entire life, at least for me. It's not a deal breaker at all. It's just I feel like they would fix that over time. But it is slow. But the app is good, easy to use. Website easy to use. They have great stuff to look at. But yeah, that's the video. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. And if you do, there's a link in the description for that. I'm gonna probably put this on an ad or something because people should be using this bank, because if they're using something like Chase, America First, or Santander, what I was using, my soul cries out for people using Santander. For example, it took me a year to get a debit card from them. What the heck are you doing that you can't give me a debit card for a year? That's why I have such good credit because I couldn't spend any money out of my credit card though to make a transaction, and I would just pay that off. So I built up great credit in that time of struggle. But debit, is hard. You don't want to use it like that. You want to be good with it. It's very difficult. Anyway, that's the whole video. Again, I said that already, but I keep dragging on. But just use this bank, man. They don't even know I'm doing this right now. No one knows that I'm doing this. I just think it's a good bank. I just filed my taxes too.